Uganda is often called the Pearl of Africa. However, if you are looking for some little pearls right in Uganda, you may come across the Mila Loving Arms Center. But this pearl still needs finishing touches and a lot of polishing.
It's called Mila's Foundation. It is an organization recently incorporated in Uganda as a non-profit organization, set and in the middle of building an orphanage and a school in a little village called Ugandě. It is near a town called Mbale, east and south of Kampala, the capital, about 5.5, 6 hour drive.
We, before we became Mila Loving Arms, we were doing charity in some places in Mbale. We were going to Mbale. There is an orphanage in Mbale, and we were offering help. And we decided to come up with Mila Loving Arms, and here we are.
I stayed at the Mila Loving Arms Center for less than 2 weeks in January 2025. I had the opportunity to see and experience all that has been built here on what was once a barren hillside in 6 months. First and foremost, it's the 2 houses at the top of the site. They are intended for the site managers and their relatives, and also for possible volunteers. In the lower parts of the slope, school classrooms and dormitories for future students are being built.
We are poised and set to have capacity to accept and love on 60 kids, which we estimate will be about 40 girls and 20 boys that will be living with us. Our intentions are to give them a chance to, from the very little age of 3 years and on, give them a chance to have a life that is peaceful. The attention that we feel kids lack is the biggest shortage there is. It's not food, it's not beds, it's the attention to each and every child. It's the message to a child we believe we can and will deliver, each and every one of them. You're beautiful, you're valuable, and you're one of a kind. And learning the skills that they will need when they get to be later in teens, when they have to make their own living. That's all necessary, and education is a big part of it, no doubt.
Sport will also have its place here.
So Dylan, what is supposed to be here?
It's going to be a football pitch.
Yeah.
We'll make a small football pitch for 4-on-4, maybe 5-on-5. Get it all nice and flat, build the wall so the balls can bounce off of it, and then have the net all around it. Because of the terrain, the way it's steep, we don't want the ball to jump out of the court or the football pitch and then roll all the way down. So it's going to be kind of like a closed outdoor football pitch for the kids, for the boys, to have fun every day. We love football here in Africa.
Building a small football pitch on a steep and rocky slope is a big challenge and a lot of hard work. Besides, they only work with their hands.
At the moment, we're approaching the first term. In Uganda, there are 3 terms of education, and there is first term, second term, and third term. Right now, we just left with around 2 or 3 weeks to start the first term. And basing on our project and what we've built, we might not be able to start together with the rest of the schools in Uganda for the first time. So we're looking at starting in second term. And every term has 3 months, and we're looking at starting in the second term.
I met 4 likable young men at the center. They are 18 years old and are the center's first residents. They have finished high school and are here to help with whatever is needed. Like everyone else, they have their own plans, dreams and worries.
Actually, I would like to be a professional footballer, but it's sad, yeah, but maybe I'll keep on grinding, you never know. Yeah.
I want to be an engineer. My brother inspired me to be one because he is, and actually currently is not in Uganda because of that. So that's why I want to improve, continue with my education. That's my goal. I want to be an engineer. That is it.
What I would like to change, I would like to change the life of children living on streets. Because you have very many children living on streets. When you walk around Kampala, there are many children living on streets, sleeping there. They have no food to eat, so it's what I would like to change.
Yeah, what I think was about what Fever said, the kids hanging around the streets, because if they are not, if we don't get time for them, no one will get time for them, so that we can help them, bring them to the foundation, so they can be working here, so they don't be idle. So if they're idle, they can be thieves, they can become a threat to our country, So if we get money, so we bring them here, they stay here, we change their life, we teach them Jesus, we teach them how to pray, how to work. So I think life will be easier, for them and us. So we shall have a big environment with good citizens, yeah, that's it.
During a short visit of children from nearby village, the boys can at least for a while try the work of educators. Bowen, a volunteer from the US, is also here. With his help, Bunny translates an English story into the local Uganda language.
One day he was sitting by her bed, holding her hand, wishing there was something he could do. I know, he said. He jumped to his feet, put on his coat.
Then I myself tried to sing a Czech song with African children.
Jednoho dne se kosel splet, rudé tričko, pánovi snět.
I am pleasantly surprised by their skill. Down below the slope flows the Manafa River. It's a great place for frolicking in the water, and the local children know about it.
We need all kinds of volunteers, and starting from teachers. If any teacher is out there and is willing to offer the service of teaching the kids, please come to Mila Loving Arms and offer us this service, because we shall be grateful and shall pray to God to bless you more. And not only teachers, we need all kinds. Whoever can do anything to the kids or donate something to the kids. It could not be necessarily money, but it could be also some material. If you can do that, please, we are glad to receive it. Yes.
But let's get back to the upcoming football pitch. They have been working here for almost a week. A lot of the stones and dirt have already been removed, but there is still a lot of work to be done. They are now using a jackhammer on the biggest chunks of rock.
The situation is very hard at the moment. We're digging very hard and we're not going anywhere. But I'm almost giving up, but I can't, because we're gonna enjoy it when it's done. See, men are working hard and it's not going anywhere. We have been working like for 3 days. We're not going anywhere, so I'm really upset about it, but I can't still give up, you know, yeah. So maybe tomorrow it shall be done. I'm repeating that word, digging is very hard. The ground, as you see it, the ground is very hard. It's very frustrating. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah.
I left the Mila Loving Arms Center before the football pitch was finished. But I have no doubt at all that they will successfully manage its construction here and that they will also manage all the other tasks necessary for the proper functioning of the center.
Salah? Yep. Salah?
I want to thank the people with good hearts at Mila Loving Arms. We call them angels. Everyone that reaches their pocket and offers us a donation, we call them angels. We love them and we are grateful for their kindness. And I want to thank all the people from Stillworthy that have reached out to Mila Loving Arms. We thank you for the support. I want to thank Karel from Czech Republic. He is a good man and I really enjoy being with him and I really believe in him and this documentary that he's making. I thank him for the donation he made for us, and also I thank Dylan for keeping up with us and seeing us through this whole project of the construction.
After less than 3 months, I received some shots of the new buildings in the center from Brian. Look at them. It's one of the best proofs that they take their role responsibly and seriously. Our financial, material or other support can help them. Thank you very much for your help.